Hey there internets, I'm Michael and this is Toucan Play That Game, bringing you a review of the Gods of Asgard, an expansion to Blood Rage by Call Me or Not. But what is it? Well, let's look at the box. We've got Thor wielding his mighty hammer Mjolnir. So yeah, that pretty much says it all. It gives you the Gods of Asgard, as it states in the name. So what it actually comes with is 6 new miniatures. They are, as you would expect, lovely, as all the other Blood Rage miniatures are. And it also comes with these 6 tarot-sized cards, 1 for each of the gods, giving you a lovely little picture of the god, their name, and also the ability that god has. Now, introducing these into the game, how it works is you'll start by you'll take all of these 6 tarot cards, you'll shuffle them up, and you'll deal out 2. That's then the 2 gods that you'll be using for the game. That's right, it comes with 6, but you only use 2 in each game, so that keeps it very fresh from game to game. Because the way those different gods work together and help and hinder different strategies can make a big difference. Once you have done this and selected what 2 gods you'll be using, you'll of course get the appropriate miniatures. So here we need Hemdale, which is there, and Tyr, which is there. So once you have those, you'll then take your leftover Ragnarok tokens from having destroyed your starting destroyed provinces and placing the others on your saga track there. You'll then shuffle those up and deal 1 to each of these gods. That is then the starting provinces for these gods. They will sit in that province. They will not occupy a village in that province. When the god is in a province, that's when the ability given on its tarot card will take effect. So let's talk about the different abilities the gods have. So we'll start with Loki. And Loki, if you're in the province and you lose the battle, you gain the glory instead of the winning player. So that obviously really makes it pay to do the Loki strategy when Loki is on the board, because you will gain more for losing than you do for winning battles. So he can really change up the strategies that people choose to use. We've then got Odin. If you successfully pillage the province Odin is in, then you get double the reward. So again, move him into Yggdrasil, double pillage, wow. Can really change up the game. We have Thor, the victorious. So the winner of the battle gains 2 glory per enemy figure destroyed. So again, this makes it really pay to be playing the Thor strategy of destroying your opponents. And that's how all of these work. They enhance and make it pay more to use that strategy. So then we have Frigga, the Mother Protector. In Frigga's province, no figures can be destroyed in battle for any reason. So this very much helps protect you from some of the other battle cards out there that would cause you to have to destroy your figures first, etc. You can go do a pillage in her province and you'll be safe from those effects. So again, it can change up how you choose to play. Then we've got Tyr. In Tyr's province, all figures' strength counts as 0. So only battle cards will count in a battle. So it doesn't matter if it's a monster, if it's a warrior, whatever, only your battle cards. So that can really change up the game. It can really increase the value of those high-powered battle cards. Then we've got Hemdale, and in Hemdale's province, battle cards are played face up, 1 at a time, with the pillaging player playing last. So he really rewards being the pillager, because that means you get to see what everyone else is doing and then react to it. So as you can see, they do change the strategies of the game quite dramatically. Also, it's important to note that when you pillage a province with a god in, you then get to move that god. And it doesn't matter if you were successful in your pillage, as long as you declared the pillage, you choose to move it. but you cannot move it to a province that has already been pillaged, or to a province that has been destroyed by Ragnarok, or that has a god in it already. And if that means there are no available provinces to move the god to, then you don't, frankly. So what do I think of it? Well, yeah, I mean, it's an okay little addition to the game. I wouldn't recommend using it with new players. I think it can be a bit confusing, going, I needed to take that into account. So I have to move him now? Where can I move him to? It can be a bit complicated, probably more so than any of the other expansions for adding in. Is it a good expansion? It does change up the strategies. However, if you're happy playing the base game as is, you have not tired yourself out from that, there's no reason to get this, because all it does is force you to play different strategies, or not necessarily force you to play different strategies, but reward different strategies. So you might be used to playing a Loki heavy game, and then you end up playing with 4. And it's like, oh, well, every time I die, I keep just giving him glory and glory and glory. So that would very much mean that it does not pay when you've got 4 out to use the Loki strategy. So you can see how it can force you to try new things, which is a good thing. How does it work with 2 players as opposed to other player counts? Well, there's one little problem here, because when you're playing with 2 players, there's only 2 provinces not destroyed or assigned to be destroyed. So the provinces that the gods come out in each time is always the same. I think maybe it would have made sense to have a 2-player variant whereby you only use 1 god at a time, but then you wouldn't have the way those gods interact changing the strategies that you might choose. It's not really a big deal. It just adds an element of predictability each round that you know, right, it's going to be there or there. But still a good little addition to the game if you love Blood Rage. If you're starting to grow tired of Blood Rage and you want to change things up a little, this will do that for you. And that's why I would recommend getting this if you're in that situation. So I do hope that you found this video useful and enjoyed it. And of course, if you have, please do check out the rest of the videos on the channel, subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends and family, as well as checking us out on social media. You can find us on Facebook and on Twitter. And as always, thanks for watching and bye for now.